Hey paper crafters, welcome to another Design with Jo video. I'm Joanne Rogers, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Central Alberta, Canada, and I've been designing with you in mind since 1999. So today I have another Jo Tips video for you, a really quick tip on how you can add shiny embellishments to your card making. I've got a couple that I want to show you here. So the first one is using the Best Dressed stamps and as well as the designer paper. And I'm hoping that you're going to be able to see here. I'm going to try and catch the light on the lipstick. So I've got the lipstick there. That's probably best. I've got the lipstick and I also have some shine on the lipstick tube itself, just on the metal part. So that's a pretty simple one there. This one is just a little step up, and so you can see how shiny this one is. It's also just taking some of the paper and cutting it out and putting a gloss right over top. And the last one is a little tiny purse, the gift card holder that we made, and that purse has a lot of gloss on it. So it really does add a lot to your card making or your paper crafting. So you really only need three things, I guess. So the first thing is you need an aqua painter. And there's a caveat on this is that you have to clean your aqua painter after you're done. And you have to clean it pretty quick after you're done. The second thing is many of you may have some of the fine tip glue from Stampin' Up! Hanging around. And I don't know about you, but I find it really difficult to get the glue to come out of this tip after I've used it a couple times. It just gets clogged up in there. And even though there's a little piece of wire in the lid, I find it difficult to get in there. So for me, rather than waste it, what I'm doing is I'm turning it into some shiny accents. So here's how you do it. So all you need to do is, if you have your image either cut out of a piece of paper, or this one I have colored with blends. This one I already have one layer on it and I want to show you just adding a second layer. But all you're going to do is dip your aqua painter right into your fine tip glue, pick up a fair amount, and you are just going to paint it right over top. And if you have a little bit of water on your aqua painter, that's okay. What you're generally going to need to do is you are going to need to pick up a couple different layers and just dab it on. So after I put on one layer, what I do is then I dab it on. So after that, and it will stay within the confines generally of where you put that first one. Now you need to let it dry, so set it aside somewhere where you're not going to put your finger in it. And I'm just going to do the wings on this ladybug as well. I'm going to go right over top. And I've got a fair bit of glue on my aqua painter, and you can see how it actually just really brightens up the color of your whatever you have underneath. So I'm just going to do his wings, her wings, not sure. Set that aside to dry. Again, make sure you don't put your finger in it. So this one already has a layer on it. And when you have one layer, it actually looks almost a tiny bit pebbly, but it's smooth rather. And so all you need to do is pick up a little bit more of your glue and start painting right over top. And you can create multiple layers and it just gives you a real glassy kind of effect, a real shiny look to your embellishments. So you can choose to cut out your embellishments first like I do, or you can add your glue before. So now I'm going to take this pen before it dries in there and I'm going to run it under water with just a tiny little bit of soap, and then we're done. So that's how you can create some fun embellishments for your cards and your projects. If you like this tip, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you're not yet on my mailing list, jump on over to www.designwithjo.ca and get yourself signed up. I share tips and tricks, card making ideas, and all kinds of things to keep you up to date in the paper crafting world. So thanks very much and have a great paper crafting day. Bye-bye.